name is Nicole Fiore, and I roller skate. You know the old school roller skates, 2 in front, 2 in back? Yeah, those ones. I'm gonna be teaching you how to roll and entertaining you along the way. Come roll with me. That happens a lot, by the way, when you're on a toe stop, and then if you shift your weight back a little bit too much, your wheel's right there, depending on how high or low your toe stop is. My toe stops are fairly high, so I do that a lot where I shift my weight back too much, too quickly, and there's a wheel there and it goes out from under me. Scary. This one's gonna be interesting. I don't have much to clip it onto. I feel like that's not gonna work. I'm gonna hope that's okay. I'm just gonna hope. Ooh, that kind of blends in, right? Woo! Okay, today we are going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, dancing on roller skates. There is a lot to know about dancing while rolling, basically. Obviously, you are going to be traveling a bit more than you would on feet. You have wheels under your feet. Let me break down a few things. I do not have any dance training, actual dancing, like dancing on feet. However, I do have lifetime's worth of training on roller skates. So I am a professional roller skater. I am not a professional dancer. However, the two have kind of merged into one. So I have been hired on jobs as a dancer, although that's not on my resume. My resume is roller skating. So let's talk about skating and dancing all in one. I was a dance skater, meaning naturally my body did develop in that sort of movement. There are basically 3 main types of skaters in artistic skating: figures, dance, and freestyle. I am a dance skater. So dance skating is all about timing, rhythm, and movement. So when you are trying to dance on roller skates, obviously you are going to be moving. So you need to have a way of stopping your momentum. Basically, the 3 things you need to know when you are trying to dance on skates: you need to know how to stand on one foot, how to stop, and how to roll. You may fall, so you do need to know how to fall and get back up. Other than that, you should be good to go. There is no prerequisite to this type of stuff. If you can do it, great. If you can't, keep trying. I guarantee you will be able to do it in the future. So basically, first thing, you need to know how to balance on one foot. If you don't know how to balance on one foot, try to move your skate a little bit so that you are basically moving and balancing on one foot, transitioning your weight one foot to the other. So if you are following along, practice this, just like a slight step or a slide side to side. Once you feel your weight transfer, then try to pick your feet up and step. I think this is called a 2-step. Then you can add your own groove to it. That is your first thing. Number 2, you need to know how to stop. Your toe stops will be your best friends for this type of stuff. Even if you don't want to use them, if you want to just be on wheels and do like toe spins and stuff like that, you can still do all of that while wearing toe stops. It does take a lot of control. I really encourage practicing with toe stops and without. Toe stops will help you for dancing though, because you can create those longer lines and have something to balance with. So if I want to step and then like stop really quick, or, oh my gosh, this is so slippery. If I want to stop, I can while using my toe stop. It helps me balance. So you'll see, especially in my stuff, in my choreography, I use my toe stops a lot. Then you have the option to create slightly longer lines like this compared to this, or like this, this compared to this. It just has a slightly different look, and you can tighten up your leg muscles a little bit more when you have toe stops in. And if that's the kind of look you want, there you go. Third, you do need to know how to roll. This one can come with time, but it's a little more exciting to watch someone roller skate if they are rolling. So, like, of course, you can do all this choreography, but if you add up some roll to it, people will be a little more excited. Let's talk about our arms. I know I've talked about this before, but you want to have a lot of movement with your arms. Now, if you notice, I'm not simply moving my arm, I'm moving my body as well. So I'm moving everything at the same time. This all comes down to style. You don't need to dance a certain way. Obviously, everyone's bodies move differently, so there's no right or wrong way to do this. You just have to make it your own. You have to find your rhythm, find what you like, find what you want to look like, and then go with that. Skating is all about like a feeling. There's just something magical about skating that if you're just rolling, eventually when you get comfortable, you're gonna start to groove. That's why session music is so important, because if you don't have a good DJ and you're just skating to some generic like whatever song, that's not nearly as fun. That's why a lot of people bring headphones to the skating rink, which is dangerous. Make sure you don't have your music too loud if you are skating with a lot of people, or honestly, even when you're outside, please don't have your music so loud that you don't hear cars and stuff like that. It can be very dangerous. But anyway, a lot of people bring their own music because you learn your vibe when you skate. You learn what music you like to skate to, and I think that's really important to develop into your own style from your musical choices. So when I teach choreography, I try to have a big range of music because I never know what people are gonna like. It's difficult to plan choreography for a group of people. Speaking of, I am holding choreography classes every Friday. I used to just hold one on Fridays at 4 p.m. Now I'm holding two, a beginner/intermediate class at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then an advanced choreography class at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. So please check that out if you are at all interested in that. I am trying my best to do some funky songs, do some not really slow, kind of slow songs, and a lot of like disco and pop and hip hop. I'm trying to give a big range of musical choices and movements week to week. Speaking of that, let's talk about your attitude while you are skating. Of course, depending on the music, you can have a different attitude or different emotion. However, there's like a saying that's like, have you ever seen anyone sad on roller skates? I mean, I have students that are mad at me a lot or sad about something and they're still skating. But for the most part, people are happy when they're skating, and people love seeing people happy. So regardless of your skill level, if you are just trying to stand up, like obviously when you're practicing, that takes a lot of focus. But if you are performing or you are recording, try to bring your face up, your chest up, build your confidence, make your face say that you are confident, even if your body says you're not. So if I'm like really focusing and I'm having trouble, this is taught a lot in competition, fake it till you make it. If I am struggling, I'm exhausted, I don't want to be doing what I'm doing, my face is telling a completely different story. I am so happy to be here. This is the moment I've been waiting for. I am so ready to perform for you. Obviously, there is a time and place when you don't do that. Like, you have to listen to your body and you have to listen to yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. However, in competition and in performances, you do have to fake it sometimes. So one thing I did want to mention, skates, if you notice, these skates have quite a big heel on them. I think that is good for dancing. There are shoe skates and stuff like that that are like a normal shoe, so it doesn't have a heel to lift you up and send you a little bit on your toes. Those are totally fine. Of course, they're fine to skate and dance in, but it does send your weight to a different spot, so you will be more like you're on feet. Therefore, if you are a dancer and you're used to dancing in flat shoes, you may want to start transitioning your dancing onto shoe skates or skates that don't have a heel. If you are an ice skater and you are going into roller skating, you will want to get a heel that you're used to. So whatever size heel you're used to, transition into that for roller skating, especially when you're first learning. Once you're really comfortable, you can play with whatever style you want. I just realized I'm using my hands a lot today. I haven't even had a second cup of coffee. Don't be afraid to branch out. Like I said, I'm not a professional dancer. I do consider myself a professional roller skater and a professional choreographer because that's what I've been doing for over a decade now. And it is my favorite thing to do. So if you do have any questions, if you want any help, please let me know. Please send me a message. And like I said, I do have my classes on Fridays, every Friday, 4 and 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is a group choreography class. So I create a new piece of choreography. We learn it in the 30-minute class, and then I do send you a video after with a breakdown. If you can't make it to class or you don't want to take part in a group Zoom class, I know a lot of people don't or they don't feel confident enough yet, totally fine. Build up that confidence over time. You can still sign up and you will receive the Zoom link still, but you can just watch the video that I send after class. Yeah, all ages, everyone, every skill level, every age, everyone is welcome to try this. It's fun. Roller skating is supposed to be fun. Dancing is supposed to be fun. So why not combine the two and have a little extra fun? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Practice your two-step. Add your body to it. Add some arms to it. I would also practice your elevations. So tall, up on toe stops, down low. If you can't get back up, practice that holding on to something. Build up this strength to go down and up. It is a little difficult when you're on your wheels because you may shift your weight too far back and go back that way. That's fine. If you are going to fall, that is the way to do it because you are closer to the ground. Just be careful that you don't hurt your wrists and you don't hurt your tailbone as you go down. Always skate with safety gear if you feel you need it. That is super important. And like the butt pads, so helpful. You can get those at a lot of ice skating shops. They have these like shorts and pants that have butt pads built into them. Perfect. Those may save your life, honestly. But yeah, play with your different types of boots that you have, your heels, your wheels, your toe stops. You may want to put toe plugs in so that you can do all these toe spins. You may want to put toe stops in so that you can do toe stop spins. There's a bunch of different things you can do to help yourself when you are learning how to dance on skates. So be careful out there, but most importantly, have fun because that's what it's all about. Well, that was fun. It'd be real tight if you liked this video and hit that subscribe button while you're at it. Okay, bye.